Hey, welcome back to CrossTalk podcast. I'm Tomoya.
Hey, I'm Andrea.
Recently, a Japanese political leader used a phrase, "We must work like a carriage horses," and forgot about work-life balance.
Wow.
The comment quickly spread online, and people had strong mixed reactions. Some said it showed old-school dedication, while others felt it reflected Japan's unhealthy work culture.
Yes, it's very controversial.
It is.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about this phrase, what really means in Japanese, and how similar words like workhorse are used in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think how we view work differs depending on our culture. So this is a really interesting topic.
When you hear walk like a horse, what comes to mind in English? Does that sound positive or negative?
To me, that sounds negative. It sounds like overwork, working too much. Because we use the phrase work like a horse. Horses are big, powerful animals that have, a lot of muscle power. And they're usually, in the old days, they would work them to do heavy, heavy work, like plowing fields and carrying very heavy things. So it kind of has the connotation or the nuance of being overworked.
So this new prime minister in Japan,
Yes.
she said something like this, 馬車馬のように働いてもらう.
Okay, so I only saw the English translated version of that sentence. And whoever translated it as I will work like a horse.
Yes.
So, but in Japanese it's hataraite morao,
Yes.
right? Meaning not only herself but other people also.
Yes.
It's a little bit unclear, and maybe there was an inaccurate translation.
What she said was she want work her cabinet work harder, like a bashauma.
Okay. So not just herself, but her cabinet members also, her
Yes.
administration. Okay.
And she mentioned I also work harder.
Okay.
And recently, people been taught like you should think about your work-life balance.
Yeah, actually, I think it's been a topic in Japan for the last few years, but I've heard that a lot of, not governments, but private companies in Tokyo and the bigger cities are doing 4-day work weeks, not 5 days, 4-day work weeks. And everyone only works, 8 hours a day or 9 hours a day. They don't do a lot of overtime. And they've been very good. The companies have been very good about observing the rules. However, we don't live in Tokyo. The companies around us still are a bit old-fashioned, a bit conservative, and they're slower to get onto the work-life balance bandwagon, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people working overtime out here.
Social media reacted to this comment. It's kind of against the mainstream.
Okay, yeah, she mentioned also herself something about she'll throw away her work-life balance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
On top of the bashouma comment, right?
yeah, that's really Showa, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if she's talking about herself, I don't mind. If you want to work that hard and you want to appeal to the citizens of Japan, the residents of Japan, that you're working hard on their behalf, that's great. Go for it. But I don't think she should expect everyone to work like that.
Yeah, she sounded like she want administrative staffs work harder like her.
Yeah. Well, that's always a problem with, actually, like even in America, people who are very innovative and the top of their game. They're like the top leaders of big companies. They work like that. They do. And they expect their staff to work like that. But the staff don't get the benefits of being wealthy, of, getting the profit. So the staff in America are also less interested in working like a horse.
Yeah. Totally understand.
Yeah, this is a big topic in Japan because Japan still has not attained work-life balance yet, right?
So in Japanese, bashauma means you work really hard like a horse. When it comes to in English, Probably you hear this word. He's the workhorse of the team, or the older track is a real workhorse.
So it doesn't always have a bad meaning. It has like a meaning of being like stable and very tough. Yeah, to compliment someone. Oh yeah, he's the workhorse of the team. He pulls the team. He's the one pulling the team. He gets all the work done. He's very powerful and steady. That's a good nuance. But to work someone like a horse means to overwork them. So you have to be careful how it's used. I think with the Prime Minister's comment about herself and her administration working like Basha Uma, I think she was trying to appeal, like they're going to work really hard for the Japanese people. But it does have a really toxic ring to it. And even on foreign social media, I saw a lot of people, I wouldn't say complaining, but kind of criticizing the statement as being like really out of date. Because, you know, as we've been talking about, Japan is trying to get work-life balance now, but this is going back to the old style.
Right. So yeah, workhorse is one of a better translation to the Basha Uma.
Yeah, it's kind of a direct translation, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I would say it's a direct translation.
There's many other way to say work like a horse.
Yeah, actually, I mean, Japanese is the same, but like English, you can say the same thing using different words or using different expressions. You know, there's not just one way to say something.
Yes. For example, I've been working non-stop.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Also, I feel like a hamster on a wheel.
That has kind of a negative, kind of a kawaiso
Kawaiso.
ring to it. Like you're working so hard and you can't stop. Yeah.
Right. There's another word, grind.
Yeah, this is actually really popular. This word is, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's a buzzword, but it's really popular with young people now.
Oh,
Really?
I don't really see this often.
Maybe not online, like not on social media, but you hear it. I mean, I hear it often when you're talking about working very hard. People say, oh yeah, I'm grinding. I'm working very hard. You can also use it as an adjective, like, oh, that job is a grind. It's a really hard job. Right?
Okay, we got some new word, I think.
Personally, I like the word hustle.
Oh.
Hustle sounds like you're doing a lot of different kinds of things, but you're like at a fast pace. Like you're working hard at a fast pace. And you're bringing all these things together, you know. It has a energetic feel to it.
Okay. So after the whole Basha Uma comment, a lot of Japanese people started asking, what does the work-life balance really mean?
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah.
They should question that. Yeah.
Yes. Is it like working less or working smarter?
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Working less hours, because a lot of people work really long hours, but also it's working smarter, getting your tasks done in as short of a time as possible. Yeah.
Yes. But there's this culture still existing in Japanese society. In Japan, if someone leaves earlier, people might still say, oh, you live in early.
Yeah,
right?
I've heard that actually.
You know, I'm like, when should I leave?
Right. How long do I have to stay?
Yeah.
It's already 8 p.m. or, you know, whatever.
Right.
How long do I have to be here? Come on.
Yeah. How about the US? Is this normal or is this?
No one thinks anything if you leave on time, actually. It's normal to leave on time. And I've talked about this actually recently with someone. I think the perception by Japanese people is that Americans are very lazy because we leave at 5 or 5:30, you know, whatever your contract time is. But actually, it's not that we're lazy. It's that usually the unions in America are very strong, and So workers are not allowed to work overtime, because if they work overtime, the company is forced by the union to pay the workers time and a half. And that means 1.5 times your salary. If you work on a holiday or a weekend, you get 2 times your salary. And so, of course, companies can't pay that, or they don't want to pay that. And so they encourage people to go home on time. No one stays more than a few minutes over their designated time, unless you own the company or something.
Yeah. It's funny. I watched this comedy short videos by a famous comedian. One guy played the new freshman, and he was waiting for the boss leaving, and he was counting. He was waiting, and then checking a time until he leaves. But the boss is also waiting for another superior boss to leave. So he's also checking the time clock.
Oh my goodness.
And
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And it's same thing is going on over and over. The superior boss also not checking another superior.
Was that a comedy show?
It's a comedy show.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's funny, but it's kind of
it's kind of real, right? It's kind of real. No, I've worked in places here in Japan where, because my contract is different. I was not a full-time teacher when I worked in schools. I was what do you call it, like a temporary full-time teacher. So we have different contract hours and different salaries and everything than the regular Japanese teachers. And so I would always, I usually leave on time. I wouldn't say I always leave on time. I would stay after often to talk with students or to, make supplies or make lessons for the next day or, whatever. But I saw some young Japanese teachers leaving on time, not early, on time. And then the older ladies in the office were complaining, like, Dare-dare-san always leaves at 5 on Fridays. I wonder where she's going. Can you believe it? She always leaves early. Yeah. And I'm like, it's not early. It's past 5 o'clock. So, in my mind, I didn't say anything. I can't say anything.
Okay. So,
but there is that perception in Japan. There are like old-fashioned people like that.
Okay. So these people are thinking they are not working hard enough.
Right.
Right.
We're all staying until 8, 9 o'clock. Why is she leaving at 5? Kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. Also, there's another phenomenon in Japan. In Japan, being busy often sounds like a badge of honor.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, you proved you are needed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm busy. I have no time to sleep. Means, this.
I'm needed and wanted.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Okay, that's kind of crazy.
This is also a meme from the internet a long time ago. Younger people compete how little sleep they get.
Is it a real competition?
It's not like a real competition, but people are kind of bragged about.
Okay.
How much
sleep. Yeah, how much sleep they didn't get.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
There's kind of a movement now in Japan. It's like stop. It is kind of like stop normalizing lack of sleep. Like stop making lack of sleep a normal thing, because it's not normal and it's not good, right? Okay, I can kind of see that. I don't think it's good either, but I can see why people think that. Yeah.
So in English, I hear this phrase, "I'm swamped."
I'm swamped. Yeah.
This means I'm so busy, right?
Yeah, like you're too busy. You can't get your work done. You're so busy, and that's not a good thing. That's a negative feeling. That's a negative nuance.
Okay. So it's like overwhelmed.
Yeah, like you can't get out of the situation.
Okay.
So like Japanese will say isogashi. That's like a pride thing. But in English, if you say, "Oh, I'm swamped," it's a negative thing. Like, "Oh, it's just way too much."
Yeah. Isogashi sounds kind of positive in a way.
That's more of the like I'm needed kind of feeling, right?
Also, it shows like I'm making money.
Oh, okay.
bad to me, yeah, at least.
Okay, well, you can be sogashi and not make any money. Ask us how we know.
Right. Okay, we hope this episode give you a chance to rethink what it means to work hard and when to slow down.
And as always, we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts or experiences on this topic. For you guys, what does the phrase working hard mean? Do you see it as a good thing or a bad thing?
And if you had to describe your ideal work-life balance in one phrase, what would it be?
Ooh, in one phrase, that's difficult.
Walk like a sheep.
That's cute.
Yeah, going slower.
That's cute. Yeah, go slower. That's good. That's good. Okay, you guys can share your comments and answers with us either on Instagram or Spotify or on YouTube.
Oh, and we are always looking for new episode ideas. What would you like to hear us talk about next?
Okay, before we leave, we have one more announcement. As you guys might know, we've already started live streaming every Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Japan time. If you like, please join us. You can find us on YouTube. And again, that's live stream every Thursday evening at 6 p.m.
That's all for this episode, but don't forget to catch our next one.
This is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.
Bye.